Tether launches, what of all things? They're launching a stable coin pegged to the Peso, and it's going to run on Tron, Ethereum, and Polygon. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for being here. If you're new, help me out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell. It's good with the algorithm. It makes us more popular. And for you, you won't miss out on videos that could potentially make you money because of the insights that are gleaned on this channel. So, what's good about USDD, and why would it be an advantage for Tron to be involved and for there to be some pegging with the Mexican currency? Well, think of it this way. Anything that's not happened yet, and I know this sounds ridiculous to say out loud, but sometimes stating the obvious is really required. Anything that hasn't happened yet simply hasn't happened. And if you judge everything on how all is now, then you would probably run like crazy from any stable coin, because you would think that they were destined to fail. But what if pegging a stable coin to a country, and what if, and yes, what ifs generate millions of dollars, many millions, because it's a starting point and it's an insight. And for those of you that don't like what ifs, you're probably never going to generate any type of wealth. So, that aside, again, yes, I used it and said it again, what if Tron and Bittorrent became the currency for Mexico? Listen up. I want you to tune in with me here and keep an open mind. So, amid market issues surrounding stablecoins, Tether USDT launched a new digital asset that will be pegged to the Mexican peso on Ethereum, Tron, TRX, and Polygon. In an announcement sent to Cointelegraph on Thursday, Tether mentioned that the token will have the MXNT ticker and will join Tether's roster of fiat-pegged stablecoins that includes dollar-pegged USDT, euro-pegged EURT, and Chinese yuan CNHT. What if some very smart people figured out how to hedge using weak currencies, buying them up with strong currencies, throwing in a little algorithm action, and developing a stable coin that even the shorts can't destroy, because they would need way too much money to take the chance to even attempt to unpeg it? And what if part of this was due to a coin becoming a cryptocurrency of a specific country, and Tron, TRX, and Bittorrent, BTT were involved? Do you think USDD would become the standard? Would they become, well, the Google Chrome and erase the Internet Explorer of crypto? So, citing data that reports blockchain and crypto demand among Mexican companies, the stablecoin issuer believes that there's a unique opportunity to provide a cheaper option for asset transfer within the region. Everything begins with an advantage, and if they think that this is an advantage, it's going to help snowball all this coming to fruition, and the adoption can be very fast and furious. It could be good for stablecoins, USDD. According to Tether's Chief Technology Officer, Paulo Ardiono, the rise in crypto usage in Latin America pushed their decision to expand. He explained that the introduction of a stablecoin pegged to the peso will give those in Mexico a way to store value. Apart from this, Ardiono believes that the team also highlighted that the move will add value to the emerging market by providing a testing ground for onboarding new crypto users in the region. It's a testing ground for, are we too afraid to decide that maybe we're going to use Tron and Bittorrent as a country currency? I believe it's a matter of time, and I think it's intertwined with USDD, that Tron or Bittorrent will be used as a country currency. And this will do wonders for the whole project and obviously for the pricing. Because when a lot of people are using something, what happens? Supply-demand. Earlier in May, USDT showed some signs of stress as it traded below 99 cents on some of the major crypto exchanges. However, the Tether Chief Technology Officer assured the community that they are able to withstand the redemption of 300 million USDT tokens in a day without a sweat drop. On the same day, the firm also announced the transfer of 1 billion USDT from Tron's blockchain into Ethereum and Avalanche. The chain swap was announced amid market panic because of the recent collapse of Terra USD. So another thing I found interesting today, which I often talk about, the reason why the metaverse and video games on a whole are so immersive, are so popular, and the reason why the metaverse cannot fail is because down deep, we've all started off where? We all start off as children. And games are built into our DNA because everyone likes to have fun. Kids love games. This cascades from board games to video games, especially now because, you know, there's going to be obviously a whole generation born where they don't know what life is without the internet. So board games get replaced with video games, visual, electronics, and it's one of the first articles I've ever seen where I think they really hit the nail on the head, because to me this is a no-brainer. If you can build from the perspective of children, it will be wildly popular with the new generation along with adults, because at the end of the day, we all like that video game effect in some way or another. Even if you don't like video games, look at when you're constantly looking at a screen, a TV, video, the internet, it's got that video game effect and interactivity to it, because you need to interact with the internet to get it to do what you want it to do, right? So the metaverse and Web3 dominated discussions on the 5th day of ongoing World Economic Forum. The panel discussion, The Possibilities of the Metaverse, featured Philip Rosedale, co-founder of High Fidelity, Pascal Kaufman, founder of Mindfire Foundation, Peggy Johnson, CEO of Magic Leap, Hoda Al-Kazemi, assistant research professor at New York University, Abu Dhabi, and Edward Lewin, vice president of Lego Group. Anyway, this is all in Cointelegraph, as I always share my sources. So the main discussion revolved around the building blocks and prospects of the metaverse. The panelists discussed the technical aspects, security, and role of human sentiments in building a sustainable, augmented reality-based digital world. See, part of the internet and the reason why it was successful is part of the reason why the metaverse is also going to be successful. They take you hostage. The technology takes you hostage, and it plays toward what's already embedded figuratively into our DNA, which is the games, liking to play games concept, and that involves interactivity. So the internet always required you to do something. You couldn't sit there and do nothing. And it was a lot more than a remote control for a TV. You have your mouse, you need to click links, you're deeply evolved and immersed. Metaverse is going to take this to a whole other level, and it's a natural fit because it is part of the human condition. Hope this finds you well. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching.